In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a business card using Microsoft Publishing. So the first thing you need to do, you click on the search button on your computer or PC, search for Publishing. So it will be displayed on your screen, then you click on it to open. So as you can see, we have different templates that you can use. We have business cards, brochures, you have calendars, greeting cards, labels, newsletters, and postcards. Then you have so much more down here. You have flyers, envelopes, email, catalogs. But today we are going to use business card. So because we are going to learn how to create business card. So you click on business card. On this install template for business card, you're going to choose one so that you can be able to use it to create or to learn how to create a business card. So we'll choose one. Let's choose this. After choosing it, make sure that you click on create so that you can be able to open it. We create, it will open. So this is how it will appear. So we are going to reduce the size. I'm going to reduce the size to, let's say, 200 so that you can be able to work on it well. So the first thing you need to do is you can drag these text boxes that are already drawn on your template. If you don't want to use them, you can delete. Then we can remove this picture too because we're going to insert our own. Then business name. This is where you can drag it on the top of your card or any place on your card that you want it to be placed. So under the business name, we are going to write Tech Manual. Then you can change the font type. You can use wide Latin. Then you can also increase the size, let's say 18, which is perfect. Then make sure it's bold. Then you can change the color to, let's say, light blue. It is okay. There is perfect. Now here we're going to write the title. So you can either use you can place the title either on your left or just on your right. Try to keep it up on the upper side of your business card. And this title, you can always reduce the size of the title text box. Let's say the CEO of Tech Manual. Then you highlight it to make it bold. Then you can reduce the size. Then here, going also to reduce it. Let's say the name of Tech Manual CEO, Mr. Daniel. Who is the CEO, Tech Manual. Increase the size. The title is always smaller than the name, so make sure to remember that. And you can always adjust where you want them to appear. Then this, you can always remove it or delete. Now we are going to have info, the contact details, then the areas where you are specialized in or what does your company do. So for the contact info, we'll put them just below the name and the title. Then on the other side, have the areas of specialization. So here we're going to type, if you have the phone, that is the phone number, we'll give it out there. Then if you have your email, just before that, have your phone number, then use the full colon, then you enter. If you have a WhatsApp number, you list it, you still list it, then the email and any other social media platform that you use and can be used to keep in touch between you and your customers. Please don't forget to include it. Then you can have the YouTube, you have to include it, the YouTube. You have, if you have Instagram account, even the TikTok account, if you have one TikTok account, just include all the social media platforms that you use so that you can be contacted easily. The email, for example, for techmanual281@gmail.com. Then you can use YouTube for techmanual. It's just techmanual, the YouTube channel. Include the phone number, WhatsApp, Instagram, and TikTok. Then you can always reduce the font size of your contact info to, let's say, 4. And the text box, reduce it to fit perfectly. Then you can move it slightly below. Then make sure that they are bold so that they can be read easily. Now we are going to write here the areas of specialization. So we write specialists in, then use full colon and enter. So down here we're going to list some of the things that the company does. So for example, techmanual, you can say computer packages, you can say passport application, you can say passport application, then you can also include, let's say, online services. As you can see, then now the text box is becoming smaller. You can increase the size. After increasing, now we can edit the size of our text to look a bit smaller. It's now 7. You can reduce it to 4 or 5. Let's say 4. Then you can add more services. You have online services. You can even include software installation. These are just some of the services that you offer. Software installation, you can include computer repairs, and say phone repair. So here is just where you can include all the services that you offer with your company. So here we're going to select the services, then use bulletins of your own choice. Let's say use those. Then after using the bulletins, you can see that it has used wider spacing between the lines and even between the bulletins and the services. So we're going to select the bulletins, then more, or click on more. Then you are going to reduce the indent list which is now 0.25, can reduce it to 1.5. Okay, which is perfect. Then we are going to reduce, this is character spacing. It's now normal, can use tight, which is okay. Then we're going also to adjust the line spacing. So you click on the arrow pointing downwards, then select line spacing options. Under line spacing options, we're going to reduce the spacing between lines, which is now 1. So we're going to reduce it to a 0.5. Then you click OK, which is now perfect, as you can see. So this, you can increase the size or reduce it. Then you can change the color. You can use violet, which is perfect. Then reduce the size of your text box just to fit your details. Okay. So now we have the areas where we are specialized in, and also we have the contact details. We have the name of the CEO of the company, and we have the business name. So the only thing lacking on our business card is the logo. So we are going to insert a logo on our business card. So to insert a logo, click on, make sure that you designed already a logo that may be on your desktop or any folder on your machine. Then you click on insert. You select picture feature so that it will take us where our pictures are kept on our machine. So we're going to select this. Don't forget to resize the size of your picture so that it can fit in perfectly. You can always reduce or increase the size of your logo according to what you want to be the final results of your business plan, of your business card. So there we have the logo for our business card. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to insert a background color. So to insert a background color on a business card, you click on page design. So under page design, we have different groupings on the ribbon. Where we have templates grouping, we have page setup, we have the layout, we have pages, we have schemes, then we have the page background groupings that has the background color and the master page. So what we need is the background color. So you click on this arrow pointing down. We have different types. We have solid colors, and we have the gradient colors, and we also have more. But there's a problem, because once you point on any color, for example this solid color, you are able to see that our text boxes are remaining white with a white background. So what we do, I will show you what to do. So make sure you select on each text box and remove the fill color. So you right click on the text box, you come on the format text box, select it. Under colors and lines, select the fill color, make it now white, but make sure that you select no fill at all. Then click OK to save your work. Then you do the same for all your text boxes in your business card. You repeat the same procedure for all the text boxes in our business card, and let's see if they will be there to change. So make sure you select the text box and not the text inside your text box, please, so that you are able to apply the formattings on your text box. fill, okay. The last one, format text box, select no fill, then okay. Perfect. Now we have everything set according to our needs. So we go back to background, then try to point. So now you can be able to see that the initial problem has been resolved. So we can be able to change the font color or the background color of our own choice. So this is called solid colors. It's just one color. Then we have gradient, which is a mix of different it has the same color but it's a gradient color. So you can even select more backgrounds. So we have gradient, we have texture, we have pattern, then we have picture, and finally we have tint. Let's start by trying out the gradient one. So gradient, there are of different types. We have one color, we have two colors, then we have presets. Under preset we have preset colors. We have early sunset, it looks like the one that is inserted. Then we have late sunset, you can click OK. And the shading styles, you can always change either horizontal, vertical, diagonal up, diagonal down, from corner or from center. So let's use diagonal. The one that has been applied is the horizontal one, so you can use a different one, diagonal up, like that. But you can be able to see that the wordings are not being displayed perfectly. So you can decide to change the color or select a perfect background color for yourself. More background. You can try out texture. You can select texture for own choice, then click OK. That's how texture background will look like. Then we'll have pattern. You can select a pattern. Let's see the first one, then click OK. This is how it will appear. Then you have picture. So under picture, you can select a picture from the installed pictures you have. Example, let's have sample pictures for Take Manual. Sample background pictures for Take Manual. Let's say we select this one. Click OK. Then insert. So this is how it will appear when you insert a picture background. Then the last option, you can use tint. Tint, you select a tint of your own choice, then you apply. That's how it will appear. So you can change and play around with the colors until you find the perfect fit or the perfect match for your business card. You can change until it fits your requirement of a business card. As you can see, we've been able to create a business card by simply using Microsoft Publisher, and it's just a 20 minutes service. Here we are going to choose among these blank pages, blank publisher pages. We're going to choose either a portrait or landscape, but I prefer we use a blank portrait page. So click on it to open. So in our previous videos, we've been able to interact with Microsoft Publisher, been able to learn different tabs in Publisher, like Home, Insert tab, Design, Mailings, Review, and then the Review. So to create a logo or to design a logo using Publisher, we're going to use mostly Insert tab. So while on Insert tab, we're going to select a shape. Let's say we want to use this hexagon. So click on it. Then we are going to draw the shape in our publisher page. You can drag it like that, then click shift and release. After drawing a shape, now we are going to insert, or we are going to fill this shape with a color. So under drawing tools format, we are going to select the shape fill. So you can select the color of your own choice. Let's say we need to use red. So we select red. Then shape outline. This is the black line you are seeing outside our shape here. So we are going to remove it. The shape outline. Select no outline at all. That's great. Now we need to copy this shape of ours. So we select it, go to Home tab, then select Copy Feature, then you can click on Paste. After pasting, you can be able to see that our shape is appearing as if it is just one, but we've just copied and pasted. So you can try to move it around. You will find out that there are now two images or two shapes. So you can move it around. So what we are going to do is we are going to combine these two so that we are able to come up with something decent. Using this feature on top of your shape here, you can try and rotate it just a little bit. Rotate your shape like that. After that, when you try to move this, you find that you still remain with your two shapes, but we need to make our two shapes into one. So return it. So we're going to do is we're going to undo. Undo, move it a little bit. Just to make it that everything is perfect. To make sure that everything is perfect. Now we have our two shapes perfectly aligned. So what we're going to do using the Home tab, we are going to draw a text box that will cover all this shape was. Do it that way, like that. Then you select everything. While still on Home tab, you click on this icon, Group, so that every time when you try to move this shape of ours, it will now be combined into two, not just one. You can undo. After doing so, you can now insert text. So what we're going to do, so we're going to go and so we're going to return on the insert tab, then select word art. Select word art of your own choice. Let's work with this. Then here you can reduce the size, the font size, to let's say 14. Then you can type here take manual, enter manual. Then make sure at least you give it some space, add the space. Later you'll understand as we continue to work while I'm going to add a space in between take and manual. You can click OK. So here is our text. Move it right there. Then you can enlarge it. You can make it bigger to fit your work, or just fit perfectly in your log. make sure that it fits perfectly so that you can have decent logo. Yeah, I think that is perfect. Then the next thing we're going to do, so we're going to insert an image right in between the tech and manual. So what we're going to do, where we click on Insert tab, then select picture. So on the picture, you're going to pick a picture of your own tree that you want to use it in your logo. So we're going to pick T. T will stand for tech. So we're going to place it right there. Then we can reduce the size a little bit. And as you can see, our logo has a background color. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this, or we're going to recolor our image or our picture. So what you do, you select a picture, then under picture tools, format, you're going to select recolor, click on this arrow, select set transparent color, click on it, and then click inside your picture. As you can see now, we've been able to remove the background color. Click outside, then you can still reduce the size for image or for picture. That fits in perfectly. Then from here you can even change the color of your image. Let's say white or any other color. That color is perfect. It matches with the wordings of our logo. So from this, now you can save your work to use it later or to print your logo. So thank you very much for watching and learning together with us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share our videos. See you on the next one.